Hello everybody. Sorry I was a little bit late. Just got home finally better because in the streets a bit of internet connection issues. So let's look like everything seems to be working here. Some people ask me if it's going to be record. I believe so. I hope so. I plan for. But sometimes things don't go as we plan, right? So I see people coming here. Oh, I see more from Instagram. How nice. Thank you for being here. I wanted to try always do this something okay for everybody everywhere, but I never know for sure if it's really happening. So I see some people from Brazil and I see people here and there, everywhere. I'm so excited to be here. Welcome. Bem-vindos, tantas línguas. Hoje eu vou focar mais no jazz, não muito nas línguas, certo? Ai, que legal, tanta gente aí. Pessoal, então, eu tô aqui super feliz. Hello, I'm gonna speak English. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm super happy that we're finally here today because we've been waiting for something special, and that's the release of this new piece called It's Love, right? The title of the song, It's Love. Maybe some of you have already heard, so you can tell me in the chat if you have any comments, anything to say about that. And we're going to get into an intimate conversation. It's just so much about I'm looking here a little bit in the camera here and in the camera there. Sorry, I apologize. Looks like there's a lot of people on Facebook coming there, giving some time. I specifically joined this shirt that I have that says love. Today it's all about love, about this composition, about jazz. And this song, before I jump into telling you a lot about the song, I wanted to say how my beautiful journey has been going. So I had sung a lot of different genders, styles, and of course, picking up this influence, inspirations. It's coming along in this way that the creativity and the opportunities come about. And my journey started in Brazil, as I was born there, and always with singing jazz standards and with so much influences. One of the main influences for me in the jazz, well, of course, we have all the big names like Ella Fitzgerald, like Frank Nina Simone. I love Diana Krall, which I've seen her here in San Diego, and Amy Winehouse. Get this camera close to the other. Amy Whitehouse, Sarah Vaughan, so many beautiful inspirations. Diane Reeves, and Aretha Franklin, and then later, of course, Frank Sinatra. Of course, I look more into the the female voices, but the important thing is that, wow, I had this great opportunity to be with Joyce Moreno more than once and study with her, and she always talked about those genders that I have been exploring. It's through my roots, of course. Like she says, João Gilberto doesn't really like to say bossa nova because it's samba, guys. It comes from samba, we all know. So it's samba, jazz. Then we have the whole history of the bossa nova, and with Joyce Moreno, I learned so many things, and because she had contact with all these people, so we always I'm relating a lot to her at this song, and I'll tell you a little bit about why later. And Dominic Eade, also in Boston, amazing jazz vocalist, teacher, vocal coach. And this time I feel like jazz came to life for me within this inspiration of these genres, these styles that I combine. But jazz, it's to me all about improvisation, collaboration, freedom, right? And it's so good to be navigating this within so many languages, just like when we sing the bossa nova and I end up doing like different languages in jazz. That's a lot of opportunity for that kind of improvisation. And I there's no boundaries, like there's everything is about. So I wanted to get some participation. To please write on the chat if you want to tell me about jazz for you, or if you heard my song, what does it bring to you. I wanted to see if you have any specific questions, because to me the jazz was just a revelation when I started to explore more this part of this universal experience, of course, that it's all about, of course, inspirational wise. When I tell you a little bit about this song now, so this song called It's Love, let's talk about It's Love. This song, oh my, this song encapsulates my music journey because it embodied the essence of the jazz. It became like a kind of a lullaby jazzy thing, which is exactly what I felt, because those words are talking about the love, but the love, the parenting love, right? The love for your kids, or also we can see the love as being a child of somebody, right? And with that, we buy all the joys and sorrows of parenting. We buy the emptiness that came to in the resolution of the song that many of us have to deal with at some point in life. And I hear a lot of things about how people navigate this time of their lives, and the inspiration, it's always going to be into love, into connection. Just like jazz music, love, it's all about connection. That's how I feel, that's how I proceed that, and I wanted to share with you. I want to know your thoughts. Let me say hi here to some of my audience here that I see people. Derek is there. Oh my goodness, so nice. I have to, okay, two different cameras. Put this down. And the jazz standards, when I learn with Joyce, is also when I always thought I wanna write a song wielding this theme. And Joyce have a song for her daughters. Ana clara e quem mais chegar, terra, fogo. And that's how, when I first heard that song, I was like, yeah, that makes total sense. And I felt inspiration in that one too, to write something. But it's only when it comes to the right time, right place. And this is the moment. This is the moment where all came together for me in that style, right? When we learn together, we hear so many stories, and I feel jazz is being is it's such a great way to connect, like I was saying, just like the universal talk about the music, everything, it's about that. Now there's also going to be some of you may have heard the song. You can find in any platform, most major platforms, it's already available. I am going to put in an album at some point, as I've been recording in Brazil. Yes, I we do everything, and when it becomes an album. But even though the song is recorded in Brazil, don't miss the part where we have special. All of them are special. Thank you to all the musicians, and most are in Brazil. And I'm just pointing out that it's amazing. And thank you for Vicente Falek, my dear wonderful producer who's been coming with me in this journey. Layli, my coach, my vocal. It's so beautiful how we can create this and sometimes change little words, little things, even in the studio. So studio time is not just like, oh, everything. It's still an improvisation. It's still a jazz session for me. So before the pandemic, I used to go out and just in the jams and just jam around. And I say now I haven't even gone so much because I'm starting to go out, and I am focusing on the production, doing a few private events. But don't miss to listen to Trip Spray. He also played in my first EP. beautiful in the saxophone. And we're gonna do a gig this month as well. We're doing private events, and I want to tell you that there will be a video clip that's going to be available on June 2nd. And that video, it's the visual part of how this song can be embraced, telling the story of this, have the lyrics on. I hope you like when I hear about. It's always like a big challenge and production time and all that to do the video clips and try to put in vision what we really feel. So I want to know your thoughts. I want to know what this brings to you. How is that team within the jazz for you? And to me, it's definitely all about love. And I feel so honored and grateful to have accomplished this. And I wish to do many more. The styles, the languages I have been navigating jazz, it's one of the ones that touch my heart so much because obviously within my roots, with starting with samba, jazz, bossa, and forró that I've been exploring those beats and those rhythms. I gotta tell you, gotta feel on the body, gotta dance. So you can also express that, incorporate into the interpretation and creation of it. It's been helping me so much. This basics of all these genres that I navigate and the influence. Oh, there's a song called A Influência do Jazz from Carlos Lira that was exactly saying that. There's always going to be the influence of jazz. That's why it's so meaningful to me in this journey. And things just, a river flows, and things are just like coming along. It's finally all coming along. For me, it's coming along. Hopefully for some of in my audience, others are kind of lost, asking like, how come? What exactly are you doing? Okay. And I'm really so pleased. I'm gonna sing a little part of it for you. Let's see. I play in my pay attention to this beautiful, beautiful arrangement. It's too loud. And I hear some comments on my private chats on my phone all the time. I'm gonna sing a little piece, and I hope we do more of those lives. I want to hear what you guys want to know more about from me, and keep meeting with so many people around the world that we've been like, it's so amazing to explore the possibilities. And this is how I feel it. Our words are tearing us apart. Complaints are cries from a broken heart. We are far from the love we had. Maybe it's not so bad, it's just hard. It's hard, it's hard, it's hard. And all I wanna say is I love you. Before you walk away, who knows where? But if there's one thing that isn't so hard, it's love, it's love, it's love, it's love, much love, it's love, it's love. And with that little sample, I really want you to enjoy, to feel connected, and make sure, we don't say enough. We sometimes, some do. Some people say every time, as soon as they leave the house, as soon as they leave the car, as soon as, and it might become automatically or not. Sometimes it depends on the culture. Sometimes it depends on how is it for your family. Let's see. Here, there's some comments over here in the Instagram, but yeah, but I love it that, to me, it speaks the language. It just this the music, the beats, it just harmonize all so beautiful. And with that, we get the connection, the sorrows, the joys. So it can be a moment of this, a moment of that. I just want to make sure you enjoy some of it. And remember, share, share with your friends. It would also be a way to say, to express your love. I want to know what other things people want to hear. And I certainly get inspiration with everything that I've been observing and feelings, all that, and the great, great jazz musicians that has gone through our journey to our times, to old times, new times. And I want to be always connected through the music, through love. Which love? It's love. Make sure that it's love. It's love. Much love. Thank you so much for participating. I'm gonna leave you, and love having this audience, because this gives us the courage and energy to keep going with improvisations, with inspirations and collaborations. Like I said, jazz, it's really all about that. So I hope you guys come back. I'll be doing some other lives or shows that sometimes are private. We'll see. We'll see. It's always an improvisation. Bye.